morning and welcome back to Life of Dave. So I've got the new selfie stick out, so hopefully we can get some decent views. We're going to give it a go today. It's a little bit more to carry. I've got a detector in one hand, I've got my shovel in the other, so I'm going to tuck that under my arm and yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay, so we're going to head through this field. I've detected the hell out of this field. There's going to be things that I have missed, but at the end of the day I have been around this one quite a lot, and I've sort of gridded it out and done areas bit at a time, and I've covered the whole field. I know damn well that I won't have got everything, but it is really quiet other than iron signals. There could be stuff hidden from the eye as well, but I'm going to head round to the other field, then I might head up the top for a bit today. So this ground here is absolutely littered with signals, mainly iron. It's all over the place. It's just littered. It's just jumpy and erratic and terrible. There's all sorts of crap here, but big iron, but also it's quite undiggable. So yeah, but we did pull up a nice little 13th to 15th century buckle the other day out of this lot. So again, this side, you think you got a nice signal, and then you go back over it and it's just iron. Obviously there's a bit of a pathway there, road works, you know what I mean, so there could be potentially some metal work in there from the road. Sounds good. Then look at the numbers, look, jumpy. That's iron. One, two. I'll knock my sensitivity way down. Just for this surface stuff, and that will still pick up, but it's a little bit less erratic whilst I'm trying to just search for single targets in amongst a load of crud. I'm not finding nothing down here, so I want to turn the old power back up. We'll run at 25, 26 and see what happens. If I start getting too much feedback, knock it back down a bit. Iron. Iron. Sun's coming up nicely now, it's starting to warm up. I've been up and down this first nearly half of the field, sort of gridding it up and down, so it's pretty quiet now, but as usual there'll always be things you'll miss. Yeah. So I'm just going to walk up a different line to what I normally do. Over here, up, yeah, over the other side. Have a little walk back down the bottom, and I think I'll head up to one of the top fields and see what's going on up there. At the moment I'm sort of struggling with ground really. This is the only field that's been cut. All the other fields, they're growing the hay and they haven't been cut yet. So as far as detecting goes, it's off the cards really. I can't detect a field that's like 2 foot grass. 2 reasons, you know, it's like they're crops, you know, they're growing the hay for a reason. So if I'm going to go trampling over it all, I'm going to cause damage, I'm going to ruin it, aren't I? The other issue is obviously swinging a coil. Almost impossible to swing a coil in long grass. Alright. So yeah, I'm sort of avoiding the other fields at the moment, just waiting for them to be cut. They've done this one, so now I can get the coil to the ground. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, really short on signals really at the moment. It's very quiet. I'll say there's not a lot in this field anyway. Out of all the fields, this one's given the least. That's a signal, but it is a bit scratchy. And there's iron down now. And possibly a shotty cap or can or something maybe. .24, reasonably deep. See how the filming is with this. Well, I was just recording and I must have stopped it. It's not recording, so basically I've just flipped the plug up like that, looked down and the phone's off. So doing well so far, but look at that. I found that clicky signal. There's that. That's an imprint, isn't it? There it is. I thought I'd found it. That's the imprint. And then I just looked at it. I thought, hang on a minute, that ain't it. That's the imprint. He's in the hole. It's a button. Walton and Co. That looks like an old one. Birmingham. And the midges are out. Jesus. Right. Can't read it. Walton and Co. It's too small for my eyes, I can't see it. London. There you go. Little button. First target this morning, so in the bag. It was the little imprint that got me, look. Just there. And I put my blooming spray on this morning. I'm supposed to keep the gnats and midges and stuff away. And they are all in my face. Useless. They are gunning for me. Right. Right, so far, yeah, it's a little bit awkward holding this and doing everything as well. It's just something else in my hands. The phone's trying to track me detector, look. It won't keep up with the speed that you're swinging, but even though I'm only swinging slow. But there you go anyway. So I've sort of done that first part of the field. Probably not quite as far up as that. I know I've done up to that tree, so there, I've just passed where I've basically been. I've found my first button already, so anything's afoot. I have done this top section before, just up here towards the tree line. So I've basically done the top of the hill out to a line across here and then back over there. But then I've come back another time and I found another bag seal that I'd missed. So I haven't done the top bit as well as the rest of it, but like I say, I mean, I'll sort of cover in areas, grid it off, walk the line. Hey, you get a good lock, pop, and you think, oh, and you go back, nothing. It's just picking up off of iron. Sends out a screeching signal. Iron, iron, iron. Jumping all over the place there. Midges in me face. Dum, 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 dum. Iron. Not digging the iron, not at the moment anyway. There's plenty of it. Lots of old bolts, plough parts, all sorts. What I'm hoping for is to wander around and get a decent target. Something we can dig on camera. However, like I say, this ground is really quiet. I've had a few finds off of it. Some nice little bag seals, couple of coins up the top here, but that's all. And that's been it really. There's not a lot at all. That high pitch screech that you get, and you go back over it and iron. So as well as trying to find stuff, this is a little bit of a practice and a play with the new gadget. We're using the gimbal. See how it goes. So far so good. You know, what I want to do is have a bit of practice carrying it and digging targets. Sort of, I'd have to say, I've got my spade tucked under one arm, my gimbal in that arm as well, look, in that hand, and yeah, certainly makes it a bit more awkward, I'd say. It was easier, I'd say much easier to film just holding the phone with my hand. It's lighter. You can sort of feel the weight of the gimbal carrying it around in your hand, as opposed to just pulling my phone out now and then. But it is tracking nicely. It's probably, I'd say, smoother. You know, you're not getting that bouncing up and down as I'm walking. Top of the field is parched. It's absolutely bone dry, so no point going up any higher than this. Right, I'll head down this side slightly. Going to run out of time soon. Yeah, just iron. Got a sharp high signal, but go back and it's just iron. Sends the detector off screeching, but you've got to check it. You know, you've got to go back and make sure it is what you think it was. Like that. Bloody midges trying to bite my face off. Go away. Oh, so far really quiet. one button. Really short on targets. Like I say, this field is direly quiet. Other than iron, it's just quiet. The only other thing I tend to find a lot of is air rifle pellets. Really high signal. Jumping like a good one. 50, 80s, 90s. That's iron. Well, I'd really like to film something great, you know what I mean? Pulling up a nice bit of treasure. Or even some really nice buttons would be good, you know. But so far I've only had one. Just iron signals everywhere. I can't go in the next field along, the horses are in there. There should be plenty of stuff here, but there just isn't. This field is so quiet. I don't know if everything's gone deeper, but I mean, this thing goes to some depth. I mean, it's no lightweight in the depth department, or it just, this field wasn't used as much, you know. There it is, screechy loud signal. It's iron. Sort of blows your ears off. You know it's there. Swing the detector around, have a look about and confirm if it's a target or iron. Mate, these midgets are doing me head in. The ground's already drying out. All that rain we had the other day, it's already starting to dry out. Hoping for another buckle or something, but oh mate, this is unbearable. These midges in me face. Doing me head in. Hello. Something said a dig there, and it wasn't me. Something's dug that up. Cover it up because I don't want them thinking it was me. I just covered this hole up because I don't want them thinking I've left the hole open. Something's been having a dig there, but it wasn't me. Right, head back through this field, check the time, and then I'll see if I've got time to head up the top. I ain't got long today because I'm off to work. 19 solid there. Let's dig that one. That's a solid signal. 19. Often get things come up at 19. Why's the camera gone off? It's really annoying. It keeps putting the camera to sleep. Yeah, I'm trying to detect and dig. I can do without the camera keep turning off. You don't know, is it still recording or is it just put the screen into sleep mode but it's still recording? I don't know. I don't like that feature. It's rather annoying. And it pops up with some writing. Now it's changed signals. And there's iron down there. Just run the pinpointer over it and see if there's anything comes up, but that was a completely crisp, clear signal at 19. Nothing there. Yeah, so a couple of sort of dodgy signals this morning. It's saying it's there. I just missed it or something. Should be there. Let's turn that over. Yeah, the way. Let's have another look. See that? Oh, beeped. It's falling out. Near the surface, isn't it? That's what you're saying. It wasn't 6 inches down. Right, okay, so there's a awkwardness to filming this. Now, I need both my hands. And I can't use two hands, so let's just give this a go. Look, we have got some feet. I don't know what this one was, but ain't in that. Yeah, it's tiny. Oh, that's really handy. Well, I found it. Tiny little speck, probably molten crap from a fire, and the gimbal decided to fall over. So yeah, not so impressive with the feet on grass anyway. Right, let's carry on. I think I'm going to call that it for filming on this today, because I'm running out of time and it's taking far too long. Right, let's get cracking. Right, that's me done for the day. One button, that's all we managed. Look at that, look. That whopping great crack, and that just goes down. Well, it's deeper than I can get me shovel in, but don't drop my phone down there. That goes down a long way. That is a hole and a half. Well, that's me done for the day. So I had an hour and a half out this morning before work. Found one button, and that was all. So at least we found that. That's something. But the field is just so quiet. There's really not a lot there at all, and it's a lot of effort for one button. But we'll be back. Might have a go later after work, see what time I finish, and I'll be out again in the morning, see what we can get. Right, thanks for watching Life of Dave. Bye for now.